Oh my. It is cold. There we are. My green screen is up. Let's see here. Move over to here just a bit. There I am up here. Let me get this going here. I think it is all set here. Hear the voice of the bard, who present, past, and future sees, whose ears have heard the holy word that walked amongst the ancient trees, calling the lap soul and weeping in the evening dew, that might control the starry pole and fallen light renew. O earth, return, arise from out of the dewy grass. Night is worn, and the morn rises from the slumberous mass. Turn away no more, while without turn away. The starry floor, the watery shore, is given thee to the break of day. Good to be with you. It is I, your bard, your spiritual entertainer, here with you once again. And I am cold. It is cold we don't have heaters down here in the land of Florida. And it is 30 degrees outside. And it's like 50 degrees in my house. So I'm quite cold. My Bardic cloak is keeping me all snug right now. It is good to be with you. Demon is here. Good to see you. The Demon. Sir Flamedrop is here. Good to see you. Trampus, the Bowmaster. Grand Risings. You got a snow day where you are. And use a random alphabet. Good to see you. Keradwin is wonderful, is she not? Yeah, she is wonderful. And the servant of Anubis, Vixen, is here. We are glad to have you here for your spiritual entertainment privilege. All of these wonderful people here, right? In the cold, in the journey of life, right? We are all on this journey together. We are all going to places. And the ultimate journey is not you're not going somewhere if you think about it, you have these tales of people making pilgrimage, of going to various places in the world, finding enlightenment, finding wisdom in a magic well or something. But all of that is within you. Now, some of us can't make these journeys anymore in life. I'm an old man. I got a family. I'm disabled. I'm not going anywhere, but I can go everywhere in here. There's unlimited potential, and that is the reality of magic, right? Magic says the boundary is not the end. You can go beyond if you are willing. If you are willing to invest in your own power that is within you, your own resource, your own experience. It is all in you. It is all in there. Oh, let's see here. Where am I at with my good friends here? I got to fix my chat here just a moment. It is on the wrong chat. I want it on live chat messages. Let's restart this. There we are. Live chat messages is where we are at. Oh, where are we at? Yeah. You love you all. This is the most wholesome spiritual congregation that you have ever been a part of. See, I got puberty. Puberty is happening. Yeah, I'm almost 50 years old, and I'm still going through puberty. My voice is always cracking. Let's see here. What song or album has had the biggest impact on my life, and why? Well, that's a good question, right? What song or album? There's so many profound musical experiences that I have had. I don't think that you could say there is a one. I think Pearl Jam's the lady behind the old lady behind the counter in a small town. I think that was quite powerful. I still weep when I hear that. It's because it talks about, you have this lady who her whole life is being dictated by her surroundings, and so she is trapped. And then she gets a visitor who is someone who went on a journey, who left the town, and there's that, and the person doesn't recognize the other person, and that brings a profound sadness, because I don't want anyone to be trapped. I don't want people to be stuck by your environment, by your circumstances, because there's so much value to your life, so much purpose to be found. But when you're letting your circumstances dictate your life, you don't find anything. When you let your karma determine where you are going, you don't find anything. Now, sometimes you cannot go to other places, as I was saying. You are stuck by your physical circumstances. But those circumstances don't have to define you. And so I think that song has had a profound impact on me, because I don't want to be that way, right? I rebel against that. I don't let my circumstances in life define me. And so I think that would be in a song that really takes me to another place in terms of impact on my life. Yeah. What song for you, Musical Freak Cola, does that for you? The journey within is profound, certainly. Certainly, yeah. Let's see here. Warming up the farm tractor for the ice. Oh my, yeah, you are doing your farming today in the cold, right? Billy, good to see you, our good friend Billy. Good to have you here. Yeah, nice to see you. You're currently being used for your body heat by your wife with how cold it is. You don't think you mind? Yeah, it is really, really cold where I am. No, that is wrong. Joshua, what is wrong? What do you mean? What do you mean that is wrong? Explain that to me so I can understand where you're coming from. Nihilism, imagine just giving up and thinking that this is nothing more. Yeah, that's terrifying, right? I refuse to, as I've shared in the past, I am a big follower of Albert Camus. Yeah, his philosophy of the absurd. Oh man, I hope my son's got the garbage cans out, because the garbage man is here. I'm going to be very angry if he did not. Yep, there goes the garbage man. Damn it. Yeah, let's see here. Just a minute, I'll be right back. Son? I hope you got the garbage cans out. All right, I'm returning back. I had to make sure that was the recycling garbage man. It's all the garbage cans are full. I hope my son gets lazy sometimes and doesn't want to take the garbage out when he's supposed to. So he's on his way to school right now, getting stuff out there. So I had to make sure that he was doing what he was supposed to be doing. Oh, come on, stupid chair. All tied up in freaking wires down here. All right, I am back here with you again. Yeah, I got to keep on my kids when they're doing their chores here. Yeah, he's 18 years old. He's always getting money from me because he doesn't have any gas and stuff. Like, get a job. Get a job. All right, let's see here. Everything is a mindset. What do you mean by that? You say everything is a mindset. What do you mean? I don't know where you are going with that. You have repeated it. You say everything is a mindset. I don't know what you mean by that. Everything is a mindset. 9, nice pentacle. You like it? Yeah. It is a powerful symbol, right? The pentacle. Yeah. Of my ancestors. Yeah, I am the trash dad. Yeah. Yeah. My son's supposed to do all of these chores around here, but if you have kids, sometimes you have to nag them to get to do their work. The servant of Anubis. We're glad that you are here. Must still be in bed. You think so? No, he's on his way to school. He is on his way to school. He is out there. He was just pulling them out to the road when I went out there. So he is getting what he needs done. But yeah, that's a nuisance when he misses the garbage. Yeah, I got 8 children, and they all have chores that they do around here, to help me out. I can't do much because I'm disabled. Complaining to his son about the trash. What's he doing such important work this morning when he's doing so much? Being a father is the most important work. It's more important than this. It's way more important than this. This is something I do for a living, but my family come first. Don't be a dick. All right, let's see here. What the F? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm not talking to you Christian people anymore. Some of you are just assholes in the shit that you're saying here. I don't talk to you anymore. Where are we at here? Karen, Cameroon, good to see you. Water, earth, fire, and spirit. Yeah, it has various meanings. You're talking about the pentacle? Yeah, it has various meanings and various usages. It used to be a Christian symbol as well, the 5 wounds of Christ. I first experienced it when I was reading the tale of Sir Gawain. In my younger days, on his shield he had the pentacle, right? So that was when I first experienced it. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't go to the gym. You're a dickhead. Goodbye. Oh, let's see here. Disabled, bro. Man, 8 children, shitting, disabled. I'm not talking about my private parts are certainly in order, but I have chronic arthritis throughout my body that doesn't allow me to walk, basically. I have probably at most 3 hours of mobility if I stretch it out with my medication. But usually after an hour of walking, I'm done. That's because of the chronic pain that I experiences. Not everything can be fixed with the mindset. Think about that. I mean, it's really bullshit, right? Mindsets. How is mindset going to fix my arthritis, right? Now, mindsets are important. They point you into direction, but they don't fix everything, right? You're quite right on that. Yeah, good to see you, Raven Sand. Good to have you here. What is this about, Francis? Spiritual entertainment. I am an entertainer. East, west, north, south, certainly. You never felt the touch of a woman? Well, get a prostitute. I don't know what to tell you. It's not a problem. Now, I say that jesting. I would never condone such things. But why haven't you felt the touch of a woman? Are you looking for romance? Is that what you're doing here? You need to take a shit? Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's see here. You know that let's judge the man who we don't know because we are insecure and projected onto others. I know, what a bunch of assholes, right? Think it has nothing to do with your spiritual bondage, being of the devil. What am I, spiritual bondage? What, having arthritis? I had arthritis when I was a Christian. I've had arthritis for most of my life. Has nothing to do with the devil. I mean, you people are ridiculous. Is this something to do with D&D? No. D&D is my other channel. I practice druidry. Druidry is my spirituality. Yeah. Where are we at here? You haven't pooped in 14 days. Have you tried an enema? You could try maybe a coffee enema. That'll get you going in the morning. You used to be a Satanist and Jesus set you free. There is hope. What does that have to do with anything that we're talking about here? I don't get it. Oh man, why do the Christian fundamentalists harass me every damn morning? This is ridiculous. Have I tried a faith healer? I've tried everything. I've tried all kinds of. I don't have any cartilage. I've done all types of things that you could think of. Let's see here. Hello, Desmond. You want me to do the Celadwin's prayer here? Oh, great Lady Celadwin, pour out your cauldron upon these good people here. May they find inspiration, encouragement, and wisdom. Amen. You have tried a Pepsi enema. Look at that. Your dad had a trigger finger. He got it fixed. Having arthritis, how it affects people. Yeah. Arthritis is terrible. It is terrible. That is because you're unhealthy. My doctor would disagree with you. For my age, I am the most healthiest person that has walked into his doctor's office. Man, you guys are real assholes. Look at you. I'm very happy with my weight. You must be very insecure to want to go onto people's YouTube channels and criticize them. It's a real shame that you don't have any real substance in your life. You feel you must be critical of others' looks. That's shameful. Man, you need to grow up, sir. You like my cloak? Yeah. My mother's making me a better one. She is a seamstress. She makes all kinds of things. She's in the process of finishing it up. This is my older cloak that you've seen in some of my druid videos. Yeah, good to see you, Desmond. Good to have you here, our good friend. It's always nice to see you. Let's see here. What's the deal with your symbol behind you? What does it mean? The pentacle. It is a symbol that we have in druidry. It has, many different. In the world that we live in, there's many natural symbols, geometry that reveal mystery, that reveal power in this world. We know of the pyramid, right? We know of the circle. The pentacle is an ancient symbol that has been used in magical work and wisdom and healing. It has various uses for my ancestors, the Celtic people. Oh, let's see here. I don't reject no sons of God. I don't know what you're talking about. You're judging me. You just join and saw the pentagram. It's a pentacle, is what it is. Stop trying to be liked. They will only hate you more. Try to be hated. I don't care what you feel about me. I am an entertainer. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. I mean, it's that simple. You want a coffee, but you don't want to get out of bed? Yeah, it is quite cold. I can understand your point of view. Oh man, just keep being kind and all will be well. Don't let bullies online bring you. No, I don't let anyone bring me down. I am well loved as a person. I love myself. I think it is shameful that these people want to talk about me in an inappropriate way. I mean, it reveals a lot about the person, that somehow they've been hurt deep inside, where they have to go and criticize other people like that. You know, they wouldn't get away with that if it was up into somebody's face, right? These tell me that they are probably little children or something, you know, playing their games. Now, I enjoy a good troll, but ones that are dicks, I mean, that's not funny. If you're going to troll, make it entertaining for people. Don't be a dick. Let's see here. Special gems, nice to see you. Your God is burning in hell. Okay. Have you been there? Is that how you know? Oh, man. Where am I at here? Yeah, very comfy and warm right now. Am I satanic? No, I am not. My goddess is Caradwin. She's a wonderful goddess. I don't know. She doesn't have anything to do with the boogeyman of the Bible. Do I live with my mother still? No. She lives down the road, about 10 minutes away from me. I haven't lived with my mother since I was like 15 years old, a long time ago. You like this Uni 6XP? You like the Pentangle? Yeah. I put it up there to scare the Christian fundamentalists away. Yeah, because every morning they're on here harassing the shit out of me. It's pretty sad. You are a Christian, but people don't see me judging people about their weight, sexuality, or because I'm a good person. See, you're a good person, Francisco. Yeah, yeah. This is important that you show courtesy to other people, right? When you are dealing with differences. When I was a Christian, I'm no longer a Christian. You know, I tried to do the same thing, to be kind to other people. When you're a dick with your religion, nobody really listens, right, Francisco? You know this. Yeah, Dur is a demon. He is a Satanist. Yeah, if you want to convert anyone, there he is, right there. Ian Farir, good to see you, our good friend. Good to have you. The star is pointed up, or even if it was pointed down, you know, it means darker energy. I mean, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Just because you have it inverted or upside down doesn't make it bad. It's how you use it. The same thing like in Satanism. When you turn the cross upside down, it becomes a bad thing. But for the Society of St. Peter, it's a symbol of power. We'll end up making D&D our whole personality, and your mommy will be making our clothes for us. Oh, yeah. Keep being a dick. Let everyone see what kind of person you are in here. I mean, you're not funny. I enjoy good trolls that are funny. You're not funny at all. You're just being a nuisance. Learn some new material. Try to engage the conversation in the community in an entertaining way. You know, you're not funny. You're just being a dumbass. No, I don't practice witchcraft. I practice druidry. Father Bard, they are nasty and belligerent because they have not learned to control their bloodlust, so to speak. It's important to deny and let them wither the nasty part of us. Yeah, well, I try to engage it. Yeah, there's no witches here. Yeah. Gwendolyn, the high priestess of the orchard, is here. Good to see you. Good to have you here for your spiritual entertainment in the morning. Aes Sedai. Oh, man. Satan sucks. I only follow him because it's easy. I don't follow any deities or devils. I'm not interested in doing that. I have a goddess, certainly, but I don't worship her. She is there to inspire and encourage me. I don't need, like, everything that I'm doing here. This is the work of the goddess. Um, uh, I only return the honor of this person helping me by sharing poetry with her, expressing my appreciation for her in my life. Who would want clothing made? It gives +5 cold resistance. Yeah. Oh man. Let's see here. Where am I at here in the chat? So, you farted blood this morning. Well, you better get your ass checked. I mean, that's terrible. Is your logo a circus tent? What do you mean by that? A circus tent? I don't understand. Let's see here. You misread a bit. I did. I apologize if I did. Yeah, get that checked out, Timothy. This is just a simple saying I see a lot is don't be a dick. Yeah, very simple saying, Frank. Very simple saying. You don't scare us? What? I'm not trying to scare you, jackass. I'm an entertainer. There's no fear here unless you bring it with you. But I do put this up to try to repel. If you are a Christian person, why are you here? I'm not interested in your religion. You're just annoying the shit out of people. So I have this up here to let you know that you are not welcome here. Good Christian people are welcome here, but you fundamentalists, you're a nuisance. We're not interested in talking to you. All right, so that's all I'm going to say to that. I'm trying not to talk to Christians anymore because it just gets worse. You don't listen. You just keep copying and pasting your bullshit over and over again. What's with the new outfit? This is I'm getting rid of my clergy shirt. I'm no longer a Christian. So I have consulted my runes and I'm like, is it time to move on? And this is a test here. If I retain the same audience, which I am, we're at 50 people right now. And if you are here, go up to that thing up there on the top. See, we got 50 people on here and only a few of these. Go up there and touch that thing. That helps bring people here. I do this for a living, and I appreciate people in my community that can do this when they get here. It helps me have conversations. I want to talk to you about spirituality, about whatever you want to talk about. I'm not interested in debating with people or talking to Christians anymore because they are a nuisance on here. I want to talk about anything that you are interested in. Everything to me is spirituality. If you want to talk about anything but politics, I don't talk about politics. Politics to me, you have forces in this world that are controlling and manipulating people through their politics. Like where I live in the United States, you have, the conservative or the progressive. These people are two sides of the same coin to me. They are both being controlled and manipulated. Yeah, I've seen both sides because I was a clergyman at one time in my life. And they always, every time they enter into a group of people, they start talking about their politics. They do so to draw a line in the sand to see if they get people that support them or that they can fight. I mean, this is terrible that you cannot enter a group of people and just talk about life. You have these politics that come to divide. I think this is a terrible. Now, everyone has political views, and that's good, right? We should engage with a political mindset, but not in a way to destroy the other person. And that's what you have in my country, people using their politics to destroy one another. And that is terrible. There are greater powers at work using the politics to divide humanity, to get us to fight one another, to get us to waste our life too. People use their politics as their religion. It's really bad in the United States. You have the Christian church. They are politicians, most of them. When your politics is mixed with your religion, It is no longer a religion. It is politics. And this is what we have in the United States. This is why the demon on here, he is of the Church of Satan. Now, most of these people in this Church of Satan, they are patriots. They are not into Satanism. They are into it because they believe in freedom. They believe in democracy. And they see the evil of religion infiltrating the politics in the United States. So the Church of Satan. Now, I am not a Satanist, but I'm, speaking of my friend here, the There's a Demon, as he is in the chat. These are people who are mostly patriots that are not religious. They are not, and they see that the Christian church has been a big problem in the United States. So the Church of Satan really is a contradiction to the narrative. That's all it is. It is. They are not like theists. They don't believe in a devil or anything. Did I share properly, There's a Demon, your point of view? I hope that I did. Let's see here. You are being honest. I like the shape of the pentacle. It looks amazing. If what I was told, it repels demons. Yes, it has all kinds of sources. Now, I don't believe that an object, let's see here. If any of you want to learn about Satanism, it's really about become a member and join the Discord. And he will gladly explain the differences between theistic and non-theistic Satanists. There you have it. There you have it. See, he is a patriot to me, a great servant of the country. Now, the pentacle, it has no power by itself. It's how you use it. It's the same thing with the crucifix. Demons will laugh at a crucifix. Demons will laugh at holy water. They are afraid of you. They are afraid of what's in you, the power that is in you. Now I am not a Christian, but I see wisdom in the Bible. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. You have all of the power of the universe within you. You are not separated from divinity. And when you realize that, demons flee. Demons will not be able to terrorize you anymore. This doesn't do anything by itself. I mean, it is a symbol, right? There's power in symbols, but it is how the symbol is used. Let's see here. You want one of those coats? It looks warm. This one really isn't warm. It is made of thin material because here in Florida, we don't experience cold weather that much. Good to see you, Robo Wolf. Good to see you. Oh, man. Good to see you, Billy Ray. Nice to see you. The upside down cross actually comes from a place of respect. Yeah, that was the Saint Peter, right? He wanted to be crucified upside down. So it really is how you use the symbol, right? Because people that are antichrist, they will turn it upside down, right? I look like someone from Skyrim. I did take an arrow to the knee. I am no longer an adventurer because of that. Let's see here. Good to see you, Ovix. Nice to see you. You're role-playing a character? No, this is my life. I practice druidry. I really am a member of the Order of Bards, Ovites, and Druids. It's a form of spirituality that is earth-based. And the cloak is a symbol of the bard. I am a bard. That is my lifestyle. Now, I am not, bards come in many flavors. I am a storyteller. My bardic gift is inspiration. My words are magical. They shape people's destiny. That is my gift to the world. The symbol I wear here is a triskelion. It's the Irish one. It is a symbol of my ancestors. I got ancestors from all over the Isles there, mostly Gaelic, but I do have Brittonic, Celtic ancestors as well from Wales and northern France and Brittany. That's where, I trace my lineage from. And all over the UK. I also the southern England, northern in Scotland, and all around there, and a little bit of Nordic as well. If you live in the United Kingdom, everyone's got a little bit of Nordic because they came over and raped and pillaged our lands, right? So that is most of my ancestry is, when my ancestors moved over here, they intermarried the native peoples here. So I have 1% of the Native American as well. I was told Cherokee. Now I can't confirm that. That's what my relatives have said, that some of our relatives that came over here from northern France, they intermingled and married people from that were of the Cherokee tribes. So I'm a mixture of many, many things in my ancestry. But I want to continue the Celtic traditions that make up the bulk of my ancestry. So I've been learning about that and trying to live it out. And the practice of druidry has been very beneficial to me in doing that. You want me to go to your mukbang? Oh, no, thank you. What is the difference between witchcraft, paganism, and druidry? Druidry is an earth-based spirituality. You can be a pagan, you can be a monotheist, you can be an atheist and practice it. Witchcraft, you could probably do the same thing. Witchcraft, you can be a druid and practice witchcraft. Witchcraft is just a form of magical practice. Now, the magic in druidry is more, I guess, more practical, because it is something where you're participating in the energies that are already here, whether you consider that divine or natural. It is a cooperation. The magic of druidry is cooperation. And that's not, you could say the same thing in certain types of witchcraft as well. But a lot of practitioners of witchcraft, they draw upon the energies of spiritual entities to do their magic. And that's not necessarily the same case in druidry. You cooperate with what is natural. Now, that's how I understand magic in druidry. But that is my opinion, Othan, on that. And I have a video about druidic magic, if you're interested, in my video section. The 5 simple druidic magical practices, which you will find kind of down to earth. Let's see here. Grand Rising. Saint Peter insisted to be crucified upside down. That is correct, yeah. Oh, where are we at here? You've heard that's where the upside down cross comes from? Yeah. It's called the Fraternity of Saint Peter. I used to be Catholic, and so I'm familiar with it. No, this is not a Jewish star. I am not a Hebrew, sir. What is that thing? That is the pentacle. The pentacle is what it is. Yeah, if you enjoy being here, see, we have 40-something people. If you could do this, I want to talk to people here. I don't want to talk to Christian fundamentalists. I'm trying something new. Some of you Christian fundamentalists, you're not interested in conversation. So I'm going to lay off, unless I could make fun of you. Some of you. I'm trying something new for my community here to talk to. So that's important that you do this, because most of the people that come here are Christian fundamentalists. I don't want to talk to them. So if by doing this, you bring more people here that I can have a conversation with about whatever you want to talk about, whatever your questions ideas, comments that you want to talk about. Everything to me is spiritual. Whatever you want to talk about. Let's see. Where are we at here? I'm sorry I can't come to Jesus because you are being deceived by lies. Yeah, not interested. Jeremiah is here. Your ancestors are from Ireland. They came to Canada. Yeah, that's what mine did as well. Most of them, the Irish and French, Northern French, the Britannic Celts, and they came to the Canada, and they migrated down to Detroit. That is where I am from, but now I live in Florida. I went on Ancestry.com. Is wonderful. Now they have a few months ago that you can find your Celtic origins. Half of my ancestors are of Celtic origin. The rest are the traditional Germanic English tribes that make up most of southern England. But the rest of them are of the Celtic tradition. So Ancestry.com is very helpful if you are looking to reconnect with your ancestral origins. Yeah, so this is all new to me. Trying this weekend on Sunday, we are going to be celebrating Beltane. Beltane is a great festival that is really the beginning of spring, the bringing in of the light. I forgot to put on the announcement on Discord. I am live. I am live. There we go. Forgot to put that up there. I am live. All right. Let me go and got to turn my Discord off. There it goes. Yeah. If you're, check out Ancestry.com. Very helpful. Oh, let's see here. Where am I at? Yeah, Imbolc, not Beltane. So I got that wrong. This is all new to me. I get this. What is the, all of this is new. What is the next Irish feast? Let's see here. Let's see. It's on Sunday. Yeah, it is, St. Bridget's Day for if you're a Catholic. Imbolc, that's what it is. Yeah, this is all new to me. I always get those things confused. I'm going to the store today. I started celebrating the Wheel of the Year beginning at Lunasa. That was the beginning, and it's always ancestral themed. That's what I've been introducing to my family to, is the traditions of our ancestors. So what I'm going to do for this feast that we are celebrating is going to buy a bunch of candles and have them all around the house and have my children light them, and to talk about the great lady, goddess Bridget, and her great feast that is celebrated. What's interesting is the Catholic Church, they took this goddess and made her into a saint. They kept her feast day, her symbols, everything, to try to scam my ancestors into their religion. Oh, where are we at here? Now, I lost some of your comments here because of YouTube does that. Steals my comments. If I did not greet you, I apologize. Did you know that the energy that is already here, black giants, black people, the Egyptians? I don't know anything about that. Right? Let's see here. How do I pay my rent or mortgage? My house is paid for. Me and my wife both work. I do this for a living. I was a clergyman. I didn't make shit when I was a Christian. I am retired from that, obviously. But now I do this to make a living. And my wife, she also works as well. Oh, where are we at here? Good morning, Vixus, lover of pans. Good to see you, our good friend. Let's see. Good morning, Lewis. You are up early over there on the other side of the United States in California, getting your family ready for their day. Good to have you here, Lewis. Yeah, Lewis, that was an interesting picture that you put on our Discord server about that ghost lady. If you are a Discord member, you saw Lewis. Lewis had a photograph of a ghost that he had put up there. And it looks like an Anglican clergy lady. She has the clergy shirt on and everything, which I thought was, I don't know, was am I interpreting that right? Lewis, was that, it looked like she had a clergy shirt on. It was a female with a clergy shirt. That would be interesting to look up the history of that place. Why this manifestation of a ghost? Or what is she trying to say to you? Maybe just hello, right? Oh, man. You're interested in druid fundamentalists? They're out there. They're out there. I remember now on the Obid website, you can post things. And I posted a history of the wisdom tradition of the Jewish people, of the Solomonic tradition, and its influence on culture and the people, and its influence on the Celtic people, the Druidic tradition. I was able to trace from this ancient tradition how it influenced the Celtic people. And it's all an opinion. It's nothing you can approve, but people were mad when there's a lot of, for a lot of pagan people, they have a lot of anger towards the Abrahamic religions. And it's understandable. It's understandable. I mean, I am no fan, but the wisdom tradition, the Solomonic tradition, was rejected by modern Judaism, by Second Temple Judaism. But it was a great influence on the world. And there was Celtic people all around the world. The Celts were always influenced, especially by the Greeks. There is no pure Celtic religion. There's no pure religions in general. There's no pure mythologies. Everything has been influenced by, one another. There was no cultural appropriation bullshit. When cultures would meet in the ancient world, they took the best from the other culture and they assimilated it and they made it their own. All of that political bullshit that we have today about, well, you can't do that. That's another person's culture. They didn't have that shit in the ancient world. They recognized the value of another person's culture and they used it for themselves. And, I think that's very important that we should all be doing. When you meet somebody that you find value in, if that value influences your life and direction, you should certainly use that for yourself. Like the Celtic traditions that I'm following, they're for the whole world. Druidry is for the whole world. Now, Celadwin is my goddess, and I've seen her image all over the world. All over the world, there are people who love Celadwin. And I've seen lots of different images of her from all over the world. She isn't just for Celtic people, she is for everyone. Let's see, but fundamentalists that are out there. When I left Christianity, I thought I left fundamentalism behind. But I've met pagan fundamentalists. I mean, it's really ridiculous. And there are atheist fundamentalists as well that come on here and bitch and whine about, there is no God. Who gives a shit? I don't care what you believe in. Leave me the hell alone. Oh, let's see. No, I am not Jewish. This is not his. Do you want to see my uncircumcised penis? I am not Jewish. This is not a Star of David. This is a pentangle. There's quite a difference. It's quite comical that this happens every time I put a pentangle in the back, that people think that I am Jewish. I mean that's hilarious, right? Let's see here. Fundamentalists by nature are not looking for a debate. Yeah, you're right. They just want to whine and bitch. all the time. You're a Scientology fundamentalist? Yeah, they're out there. They're out there. Hypocrisy, you're demoniac? I don't know what you mean by that. Vix's cozyology is in full effect. I got socks on. I usually don't wear socks. I wear sandals when I go out. But today, because of the cold, I do wear. Now, I also wear socks when I go out to my grove in the swamp because there are insects and things. I take my sandals off when I rest and meditate in my grove. So I do wear socks when I go out there. But I usually don't wear shoes. But today it's cold, very, very cold. So I do have socks on today to stay cozy. What area, what does the image behind me represent? Well, for me, it is just a sacred symbol of my ancestors, the pentangle. It has no real purpose to me in terms of whatever I do. I don't worship. I don't do any rituals. It's just a symbol of that my ancestors use, and modern druids use as well today. So it is just symbolic in that it relates to my ancestors. It has many different meanings for various people, but for me, it is just a symbol that I put in the back to try to repel Christian fundamentalists from being here. Because they just want to be a nuisance. They think for a Christian fundamentalist, it is a symbol of the devil. So I thought, well, maybe that will keep them from coming here and annoying the shit out of everyone. But it seems to do the opposite. But I like it. It is a symbol of power. So I like it. Let's see here. The star is the 5 wounds of Jesus. Yes, it is also that. Over here in Mays Landing, you got hit by a bad snowstorm. Oh yeah, it is terribly cold out in most of the northern hemisphere today. Let's see. You don't think Jesus would appreciate or approve anyone talking trash in his name? Yeah. A lot of assholes here, right? I have no problem with Jesus. Keredwin and Jesus are friends. It's just the way that people talk here and represent him. Yeah, thank you, Trampus. Thank you. Let's see here. Always nice to see you, Cyberdoof. Good to have you here. Shannon, nice to see you. Thank you. You provide a safe and entertaining place for those of us who are breaking free from the bonds of Christianity. Yeah, we're all on that journey, right? There's a lot of people who are ex-Christians. Not because Jesus is bad. It's because the church is bad. I think the church is a great evil. And I'm an ex-clergyman. I was a Christian for 30 years. And I came to the realization that the Bible is not good, the church is not good. No, I have no problem with the Christ. It's just the way that he is depicted in the canonical Gospels. Now, the Gnostic Gospels to me are quite enlightening. But yeah, I'm no longer a Christian. Let's see here. Where are we going? A lot of American Christians are very quick to judge others. It's just shame. Yeah, it's really weird here in the United States. The Christianity here is unlike any other in the world. Quite deranged, more than anything, right? Everywhere there's fundamentalists, but in the United States, it's terribly bad. Oh, let's see here. Anyone who thinks that Jesus is their savior, he said we can do the same as him. Yeah, right. He said you would do greater things, right? What religion is this? There's no religion here, Jeremy. I am a spiritual entertainer. I am a bard. There's no religion here. I just have spiritual conversations. with people here. That is it. And um, let's see here. Valkyrie, the Descendant. Good to see you. Which Ireland am I speaking about? And for my ancestors? Well, the DNA markers come mostly from Northern Ireland. Some on the ancestry.com, there's different markers. I don't remember all of them, but some from the northern part, some from the southern. A lot of that goes into Scotland. A lot of the my ancestors. Digging the cloak. You like it, Vixus? Yeah. This one's very nice. But the one I'm going to be having in a few weeks is going to be much nicer. My mother's, she goes, I want to make cloaks for druids. And then she made one for me. And she's like, I don't think I want to make one. It was quite difficult. She is a seamstress. She makes stuff out of yarn and things. She has like an SD account where she sells. She makes a lot of like animals out of yarn work that are quite popular. She wanted to give a cloak a try, and so because she heard me talking on here about that, so she wanted to make it for me. Let's see here. Where am I at? Yeah, just a tad behind in the comments as usual for your entertainment here. I try to talk to everyone here. Unless you're a Christian fundamentalist, I won't talk to you anymore. What is my religion, sir? I don't have one. I don't have one. Life is my religion. That's what it is. Yeah, I certainly have relationships with deity. I believe in an all-father. I believe in a great lady, the great mother. And then all of us. The Triskelion, to me, is a symbol of divinity. Father, mother, child. I see that there's a great lady, a great mother. Then all the gods, like Ceridwen, she is a goddess. And we are all gods as well. We are God Junior. So that is my religion. Now, in terms of spirituality, I practice Druidry. Druidry is one of the fastest growing spiritualities in the world. I am a member of the order of Bards, Ovites, and Druids. You are Welsh as well? Yeah. Glad that you are here, Showdown. Nice background. Thank you, Blues Jr. Thank you. L. Ron Hubbard was a dashingly handsome man, a scholar, and a gentleman. Oh, you really are a Scientologist, yeah. I am no fan of Scientology, sir. Scientology, to me, is a controlling and manipulative organization, worse than the Catholic Church. Let's see, yeah. Is this pagan? If so, you're a pagan as well? Pagans are welcome here, yeah. I mean, people call me pagan because I have a goddess, but I don't worship any gods. I don't do any rituals. I have a relationship with Ceridwen, but I don't do any rituals for her or anything. Let's see here. Where are we at here? You think the tan radiation level is high? Oh my. Yeah. This is you. Pagans are welcome here. If you are pagan, we have lots of pagans here. I have no problem with that. Whatever you want to do, right? I try to be courteous to all people here. Yeah, Celtic spiritual entertainment. Let's see. You have many tenants robbing you of your potential. What do you mean by that? What is robbing me, sir, of my potential? I mean, I think that I'm living at the fullest of my gifts, of my potential in this world. I feel that my life is wonderful right now. I don't know what you mean by that. Life just keeps getting better. Now, shit happens, right? Shit happens all the time. The engine light came on in my truck yesterday. I don't have any money to get it fixed. So I'm running on a prayer right now in terms of my, you know, figuratively speaking. Shit happens, but life is wonderful at the same time. Yeah. It's very cold right now where I am, but life is wonderful right now. How about you? Is life wonderful for you when shit happens? And I say that like I'm talking about interior experience. My exterior experience, I'm in chronic pain, right? But inside, life is wonderful. You can have joy in difficult times. Joy is not happiness. Joy is a state of mind. It is an experience that you must cultivate. States of mind come and go, right? And just because you have a state of mind doesn't mean it changes your circumstances. But what does it do? Your state of mind. It allows you to find peace when your environment says no peace for you. And joy is something that you must cultivate by recognizing your value, by recognizing your worth, and you are of immense worth. You are of immense value. You are loved. You are always loved. You have. This is something that you cannot lose. No matter what shit you have done, you cannot lose the reality of being loved. And this I know because of revelation. 30 years ago, I heard the voice of the All Father. For me, I'm not talking about, the Christian Father, but certainly Jesus's Father is the same. There's only one Father. And the Father shared with me that I am loved, that can never leave me, that I'm never abandoned, that I'm never forgotten. Now, it was up to the Father said these things. And it took me about 30 years to realize that this is true. I decided to believe in it. I decided to live my life in a way that made this reality one that was visible. And I try to share that with people. That is my mission, to help you to know that you have value. Now, you don't have to believe in any deity at all. The Father, His love, is unconditional. This is why I am against Christianity, because Christianity will tell you that you're only loved if you have the right ideas, if you're only doing what the God wants. This is such bullshit. You are loved no matter what you have done, no matter what you will do. Now, that doesn't mean that the All Father likes the shit you're doing, but you're still loved no matter what. Let's see here. I am not worshiping witchcraft. I practice druidry, sir. People who are witches, they are my neighbors. Wiccans, they are my neighbors. I don't practice witchcraft, sir. You have an anti-Thetan shampoo? Oh my. May I ask your opinion on Matthew 5? Jesus saying the old laws were... when I was a Christian, I would ignore that, like most Christians do. But you're right, Antonia, that if you are a Christian and you believe the Bible is the Word of God, he says you're supposed to uphold all of the laws, not just the ones you like. So you're right about that. I am no longer a Christian. I think all of the laws are bullshit, but that's what he said, right? I don't believe he said that at all. Now, as someone who has studied the Bible for many years, when I was a clergyman, the Bible to me is one of manipulation, of editing. We know from biblical scholarship that only 20% is the sayings are his. Look up truth. Why can't you show me the truth? Why do I have to look it up? Truth should be witnessed. It should be seen. Why do I need a paperback book to look it up? I'm a pickle smoocher. Well, it's Tuesday. I guess you're right. Let's see here. You are back. You are heating up some milk on the stove for your wife's hot cocoa. What a gentleman, making hot cocoa for your beloved wife. Good morning, Joseph the artist. Good to see you, our good friend. And good evening to you, Zoran. Good to have you here. Yeah, that was a wild picture, Lewis. Yeah. Join our Discord community, people, and you could see images of mysterious things. Like Lewis put an image he had caught with a camera of a ghost. You know, we have a wonderful Discord community. For the price of a cup of coffee, you could support me. You go over to that join button and join our community. We have wonderful people on Discord. We have atheists, Satanists, pagans, Christians, Jews, Muslims. We have everyone here, all in one place, getting along, not being pricks. There's no apologetics there. Every now and then we have an apologist sneak in, and my moderators kick them out. It is a place of good times, of diversity. We play Dungeons and Dragons together. We have a good time. Let's see. You thought old period clothes of some kind? Yeah. Lots of fallen souls are there in the place where you took the image. All religions and all people are welcome here except penis heads. Yeah. Red card off the bat. What does that mean? Is that like red pill? Red pill? Dreams of salesmen. What kind of dreams of salesmen do you have? Is this like an erotic experience for you? You cannot wait till you get the phone calls or the person knocking on your door? Is that what you're speaking of? Oh, man. Hopefully someone is feeling God's wrath today. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. No politics for you, but yes, politics to you. The Christian church, yeah, very political. Yeah. Oh, let's see here. Good morning, Lotto Gameplay. Good to see you again. Good to have you here. Now you've seen it, so it stands, it is established. What is that? Keith Jr., love everyone. All have an amazing day. Thank you. Thank you for being here, for your spiritual entertainment in the morning. You have hedgehog testicles. Interesting. Very fuzzy. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I call my rabbit fuzz nuts. Yeah. So I understand where you're coming from as a human being. The pentacle has 7 secret names. I never knew that. Roku, good to see you, our good friend. You live in England, and your tribes are Viking. Your heritage is of the Viking tribes. Now I have to go wake up my. I have had most of my kids go to school, but I have a few disabled children that are homeschooled. I have to go wake them up. Give me about 60 seconds, and I will return to you. Let's see here. Children, it is time to awake. It is time for school. My children, arise. All right, coming back for your entertainment. On my way back, I'm going to get my tortoise here to say hello. Enlightenment of the art. Oh, man. Robert, you're ready to leave in 2 hours. Straight up. She's hiding a little bit. Oh, who's your computer? All right, I'm bringing the tortoise in to say hello. We kept the heat lamp on all night for her because it's quite cold. There she is. This is my little girl here. Oh, look at that. She loves to get pet on the head there. Look at that. Oh, she's a sweet girl. Oh, why are you blinking out? Why are you blinking out, tortoise? She's like, put me back under my heat lamp. It is cold. All right. She is going back away. All right. Go back, my tortoise. Stay warm, my little girl. Stay warm. All right. You up out there? Let me go get you something in 2 hours, okay? All right. Coming back to you. Coming back for your entertainment privilege. Oh, I'm going to sanitize my hands here. Tortoises have all kinds of things. You got to always keep yourself cleansed when you pick them up. Oh, it is cold. It is a cold, cold morning here in Florida, where it's supposed to be. It was 80 degrees yesterday or the day before. Now it is cold. This is the way of the Floridians. All right. Where am I at here? Oh, Gargoyle, nice to see you. The universe is your savior. Yeah, wonderful. You see the goddess in your creek in the backyard? Yeah. Yeah, the goddess is very... for me, like I said, I don't do rituals. So I don't consider myself pagan proper. I mean, I have a goddess. She is an archetype of the great lady. Ceridwen is my goddess. And I just have conversation with her. We talk, that is it. Nothing more than that, really. And I do write poetry for her. You can check out my on my YouTube playlists. There is a section there dedicated to the goddess. All kinds of sayings and images and things that are dedicated to the great lady. And in there I have images of Hecate. She's a wonderful goddess as well. And Ceridwen and others. Yeah. So if you're interested in that. And I have a section called Druidic Poetry. If you're interested in poetry. I've created the genre. I haven't found it anywhere else. There's always been people in my history of my ancestors that have been poets. But as a modern practitioner of Druidry, I decided to start creating my own form of poetry, which are meditations, really, from my grove. If you're interested in that, I do share. Well, I'll share one right now for you. Why not, right? I've been working on it since July. I've always written poetry, but since July. Let's see here. What is this one here? I got a whole bunch of here. This one's called Her Cauldron. It's her cauldron I seek. Without her, I am weak. In those lands far away, my heart wants to play. By the circle of stone, the place I call home, in every blade of grass, mysteries that ever last. Her sweet quest do I take, there is nowhere to forsake. I see her love all around, now forever I am bound. Yeah, so poetry like that to the goddess. I do a lot of that. If you're interested, go check out every morning here on YouTube. There is content ongoing. Every morning I release at least 5 YouTube shorts about Druidry and other wisdom traditions as well. This week I've been releasing, I'm saying some Thomas Merton. He was a Roman Catholic monk that was very spiritual, very universal, very wise. So if you're interested in stuff like that, like and subscribe, because I do this every day. I am always on you. I'll be back later on today as well to be with you, sharing stories from, I have this beautiful book here of Celtic stories that I share. And I also read runes. If you are a community member, I do read your runes. We did that last night, in the beginning of the show last night. did rune readings for a few of the people in our community. So if you want your runes read, join our community. I will read your runes. Let's see here. Ceridwen, not Kakowin. Ceridwen is my goddess. Let me put her name in here. Ceridwen is Ceiwen. What is that caps lock on? Darn it. Always makes it look messy. There's Ceridwen. That's her name. I put it there in the chat for you. She's a wonderful goddess. She is the goddess of bards. She is my ancestral goddess of my Welsh heritage. Let's see here. You are a follower of Lady Hel. That you are Norse pagan. Yeah, glad to have you here, John. Glad to have you here. Let's see here. Hail Ceridwen. People are really ignorant. They can be, John. They can be. Certainly. People don't know the difference between two triangles, 6 and yeah. They're always saying this is the Star of David. I mean that is wild, right? I mean, it's funny. I think it is funny that this happens every day. Some of you are here every day. You hear these people ask me if I'm Jewish because of the pentacle. I mean, that is hilarious to me. Being accused of being Jewish. It's a sheriff's badge. Yeah, it is that as well. Yeah. I shot the sheriff. I didn't shoot the deputy to get the badge. I wear sandals in the snow. Look at you. You are now without socks. You wear sandals in the snow. Now I have lots of wool socks that I would wear in the snow if I had to go through snow. Let's see here. Do you believe in reincarnation? Certainly. Now, the idea, like, do I plan my whole life around it? No. I'm open to the many ideas of afterlife. Will there be a resurrection? Maybe. Will there be reincarnation? Yeah. I explained yesterday on last night's show my understanding. Oh, man, these allergies are getting to me. My understanding of reincarnation is not traditional. I don't see it as trying to get it right, trying to learn reincarnation. I see it as we return to make it better, the world, that we come from the mother when we are born, and we return back to her in death, and we come back again to continue to make the world better. I see it as a form of evolution, that we continue to return to make the cosmos complete, to perfect it. This is an ongoing work that I see that we are doing as a humanity. Now, that's just my opinion. I cannot prove anything, but traditional reincarnation is you have to keep coming back to get it right. I don't see it that way. I say we keep coming back. We are already right. We are the best we can be in all of our weaknesses, in bad decisions. That's who we are. All of humanity, there's no islands of humanity. We are all one humanity. And we keep coming back to make it better, is how I understand it. The cycles of life, yeah. Are you against Christians? No, I am not. Just the fundamentalist Christianity. Now, I'm against the church, yes. I left the church. I don't have any problem with Jesus or good Christian people. The church to me is an institution of control and manipulation. And how can I prove that to you? Take away hellfire from the church. No one would go. No one is interested in the Christ. They're only there because they are afraid of going someplace. Jesus is a prostitute for these people. He only provides services to them. They're not interested in him. So that's how I understand it. You go barefoot for a short while while visiting your grove in winter, but I don't put your feet into the water until spring. Yeah, that would be quite chilling, right? putting it in the water. Is this a satanic religion? No, I am not a Satanist, sir. The symbol of real power is the empty tomb. Yeah, for you, perhaps. For you, yeah. Let's see here. All people or religions are welcome. Gargoyle, you practice druidry as well? You are a druid? Yeah, it's one of the fastest growing spiritualities in the world. And you can be any religion. You can be Christian. And when I started out as a druid, I was a Christian. You love the experience, restlessness, the real Indian, as you call yourself. John, you are a Norse pagan. Let's see here. Was Jesus a queer? I doubt it, because in that culture, to be a person of diversity, you would get murdered. I mean, nothing has changed over there, really. I mean, the Jewish people today, they are quite diverse. But in most Middle Eastern places, there's no room for diversity. So I personally believe, or you can't prove anything, that he was married to Mary Magdalene. Let's see. Join atheism? I'm not an atheist, sir. Gnostics are indeed interesting. Yeah, I would concur. I would concur with that. Organized religion that is damaging. We always have to organize ourselves. It's institutionalized in that type of organization. You know, look at the history of the Christian church. I mean, it's done so much evil in the world rather than good, right? It controls and manipulates people. Yeah, and this is the same thing in paganism as well. Ancient paganism, kingdoms were controlled by their mythology. We are terrible at doing that. Which druid hates Norse? I'm rolling with them. You don't like Norse paganism? I'm not a Norse pagan, no. But I don't have any problem with whatever people want to express. Let's see here. Gargoyles, why do you hate the Norse? No. No hate quite like Americans Christian love. Yeah, you're right, Haley. We see it on here every day. They're supposed to be loving their enemies. What do they do? They have non-stop called me devil while they're on here. You don't think I had a relationship with Christ? You don't know me. You're wrong. I became a Christian without any church. I started following the teachings of Christ when I was about 19, 20. I wasn't a part of any church. So you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I ended up in the Catholic Church at the end, but that's not how I began. You feel like we are in the 16th century? Oh no, we're not worshiping. Where am I from? I am from Florida. You think it's all dog shit? The Bard is aware. A lot of things in the Bible are not good. Yeah, I agree with that. There's also wisdom. In all mythologies, there's bad things and good things. Now, the problem is when people get fundamentalist about their mythology, making it a word of God. That's when it becomes a problem, because then you have to accept all the bullshit that is in there. Your ancestry results change. You've been taking so much DNA from strangers? Oh, no. What are you doing? Are you a prostitute? What's wrong with fundamentalists? They're assholes. That's what's wrong with them. Oh, where am I at here? A little bit behind here in the comments. Trying to catch up to you. Let's see here. Where am I at here? Just a tad behind. Yeah, I try to talk to everyone in here. So I get behind in the comments. That's why if you're like, why isn't he answering me? It's because I'm about 30, 45 minutes behind in the comments here. So I've been on here, an hour and a half? Yeah, quite behind here. Oh, let's see here. You live in a big Hindu community? Yeah. Hinduism is a beautiful religion. Beautiful religion. You check those who care about in God's almighty path. I play kiss ass, buddy. No, I respect all people. I'm not a dick like you. Oh, where are we at here? I am here to cure your erectile dysfunction. Maybe later tonight we can work on that. Yeah, our evening show. Yeah, no politics, no bigotry, no spamming, or we'll kick your ass out of here. You respect all but believe in none. That's wonderful. Yeah, that's a good attitude to have. Like, I don't care what people believe in. Whatever, as long as it's making you a good person. But fundamentalism doesn't make anyone good. It makes you a raving lunatic. I don't sing, Haley. I don't sing. I can chant. I'm not a very good singer. Yeah, not all bards are the same. Not all bards are musicians. Many bards are storytellers and poets and things. My gift is entertainment, conversation, storytelling, poetry, satire. That's where I find my bardic gift. Let's see here. Did druids have councils? I'm sure they did. We don't know much about the ancient ones. I practice modern druidry, which is continuing where the ancestors left off. Christians mostly destroyed all of the heritage of my ancestors because it was of the devil for them. Let's see here. A lot of druid traditions were lost during the Northern Crusades, unfortunately. We are rebuilding our spiritual practices now. Yeah. Let's see. That's because God lives in holy people. What an asshole. If he can't live in me, I don't want him. You teach your daughter contentment. That has to do with our mental content. Happiness depends on what happens. That's right. Happiness comes and go, but contentment brings you joy. Yeah. Let's see here. Wow. Tom Cruise is hoarding the cure for erectile dysfunction. Yeah, maybe he is. The Scientologists have all kinds of secrets, right? Oh, man, did I get a rebuke? That's sad. I just don't have the energy for an exorcism this morning. Oh, man. I am rebuked. Well, that's not a proper rebuke. That's just you whining and bitching. Well, let's see here. Come on, stupid thing here. Scrolling through here. Yeah, like and subscribe. I do this every day. Where are we at? We're at 46. Yeah. I do this every day for your entertainment privilege. Oh, where are we at? I don't know what. If you ignore the engine, what does that mean? Remember Moses? He visited Moses face to face. Yeah, that's mythology. Moses was not a real person. Thank you for freely sharing what you have has been shared with you. Yeah, appreciate you, Shannon. Where are we at here? God is real? Yeah, why not? Have I ever heard of Kumbanda? No, I have not. Tell me what that is. I am unaware of the whatever this is that you're talking about here. I'm far from alone, Mr. Rogers. Yeah. Jesus told you not to judge, right? Look what you're doing. My community is responding to you. I'm trying not to talk to Christians on here, because most of you that come on here are assholes. Let's see, where are we at here? Hang out and relax, yeah. Can druidry be run by a Christian? Yes. in the order of bards, Ovites, and druids. There are lots of Christian druids. There's more pagans. Agnostic. I consider myself mostly agnostic, even though I have a goddess. I see divinities as archetypes. Oh, man. You are loved by God, and he wants all of us to love him. No, you're wrong. The idea of being loved by a deity, the deity does not require your love at all. When a deity loves you, it is a complete love where they do not need a return. That's why I reject the Christian God, because you have to return the love. He needs worship. Deities that need worship are pathetic to me. Now, out of gratitude, I return love to the All-Father. It is not required of me. It does not get me anywhere special. It is something I do out of gratitude. The same thing with Ceridwen. Ceridwen has manifested to me, I am not required to do anything. I choose to honor Ceridwen. Where are we at here? Oh, Druidry isn't a religion, it's a spiritual practice, yeah. Thoth inherited divine gifts. Yeah, that is in the Hermetical tradition. You want to convert to Judaism? What's interesting that in some Jewish traditions, even if you're circumcised, they have to draw blood from your penis. And they have this long spear. They give you what is called the brisk. So if you want to convert to Judaism, you get ready for a stabbing wound in your pee-pee. You can always tell these people haven't been touched by evil. They get upset at the Bible. It's bullshit. Hopefully they can have fun with these hobbies. Well, I disagree with you. I am not under the influence of evil. I left Christianity willingly because it is bullshit. Now, Jesus is not bullshit. It's the church that is bullshit to me. Can one make Druidry a religion? Certainly. You can certainly do that. But most people, it's just a spirituality that people practice, right? You're mostly agnostic. You're also a hedge druid. Yeah, that's where I am as well. I do Druidry my own way, and I do divinity my own way. Let's make a Candyland religion. Oh, that would be fun. Or Shoots and Ladders. That would be fun. Turn that into a liturgy. Shoots and Ladders. Seamus, you are my favorite streamer. Can you say happy birthday to your dad? Mr. Mike Hunt. Yes, he's 67 today. Happy birthday. Tell his, I know his son, Wayne Kerr, that I said hello. I hope that he's doing well. Good try. Good try. You have to come up with some new material, Seamus. That is well played already. Nice to see you, South Aussie. Let's see here. The evil of homework strikes again. Thoughts aren't actions. It's weight differently. To think is an act. To think is an act. You're 2 hours away from being that guy. Uh-oh. I'm now at the point in the conversation where I brought my tortoise. Look at that. If Harry Potter were written in the 1st century, you'd all be worshiping him instead of Jesus. Yeah, that's true. If there was a great cataclysm and someone found the Lord of the Rings, they would see that as divine, right? Now, the Lord of the Rings is a mythology. There's archetypes in it. Tolkien intended for that to be a fiction. but a mythology to help people take a journey to the spiritual reality. That's why it's so popular, because it is a spirituality. Mythology helps bring you to a special place if you let it. Most modern people say mythology is not real. That's not the proper definition. It is not a fiction. It's a way of telling a story that helps people take a journey to a spiritual reality. And certainly Tolkien did that, right, in his great works. Mythology is not an instruction manual that defines divinity. It helps you to touch what is divine. And that's very important. Like when you're reading the Bible, it is a mythology. When it becomes a basic instructions before leaving the earth, it loses its power. It becomes an instrument to control you and manipulate you. Let's see, where am I at here? Let's see. Trinity, Ivy Moon. Good to see you, our good friend. Good to have you here with us for your spiritual entertainment in the morning here. Cold, cold morning for me. Can we all just wear skirts and get along? Yeah. As long as you're not looking at my skirt, Louis. Only my wife's boyfriend can do that. Wicca Radio, Galactic Orning Dynamic Solutions, Prophetic Everlasting Earth Realm Dreamers. Godspeed. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Where are we at here? The fat mump and this guy look like Speed. Well, yeah, why not? Why not? Now, Jeremiah is in here. I don't know what the hell he's talking about most of the time. He's always speaking in these mysteries. Let's see. Where are we at here? He's talking about Merlin or something. I don't know. Life is a ceremony. That is right. Live it that way and see how much value you find when you start living your days and moments in a way that they have meaning. Most of your life, you don't live it purpose-filled. You're waiting to get to the next moment because you think there's purpose there. The purpose is all here, right now, in this moment. You're not going to get it when you get to a certain place, when you get to the end of the week. It is all here, right now. This is where your purpose is. In this moment, all things are available to you. Everything, it is available to you. If you want it to be, if you're looking for it, right? Oh, let's see here. Yeah, remember to like the stream if you've been watching. You enjoy what I'm doing. Doing this helps bring people here. I talk to people. If there's no one here, there's no one to talk to. So doing this helps bring people here. Most people, they just get on and watch and they enjoy it, but they don't do this. There's just a button up there at the top, you see. You push it, it brings people here. Too brisk, oh my. Let's see. Beneath the ancient misted veil, she stirs the cauldron dark, dan, and deep. 3 drops of Awen, bright and pale, to wake the mortal minds would keep. Beautiful. That's a beautiful poem there. You made that, Vixus? That's very beautiful. Let's see here. The sow, the crone, the shifting white, who hunts through fur and feather flame. She is the hunger and the light, knowing that precedes the name. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Beautiful poem there by Vixus. Lover of pants. Glad that you're here. Let's see here. All things that change must pass her hand. All things reborn must taste her breath. She is the oldest in the land, the bridge between life and death. Awen. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hail Caradwin. Oh, man. Very, very nice. Am I Jewish? Yes, I am. This is the Star of David. Yeah, I just got circumcised this morning. I'm new to being Jewish, so I put the Star of David here in the background. Yeah, it is hilarious, isn't it? The cauldron of David. Yeah. You religiously thought I was Vietnamese? Really? Why would you think that? Every time someone says, "Is that a Star of David?" you take a shot of the finest whiskey. Yeah, it's quite comical, right? Your kids made me believe in reincarnation. They would say some stuff. Yeah, yeah. It's sometimes people have these memories. Now, I am of the persuasion that sometimes these memories are our ancestors speaking to us, of sharing their experiences with us. And sometimes our ancestors are a nuisance. They want us to acknowledge them. They want us to live their life through us again. Ancestors, you've had your chance. You've had your chance. It's my time now. Freaky cool, yeah. Well, the hell if I want to die. Want to come back? Prove you wrong about what? What am I proving you wrong about? What is the conversation here? He said we phase out slowly and enter in slowly. It's why we require so much help in the beginning and the end of life. Yeah, that's some wisdom there. Anyone else here? His theory of life after death? No, I have not. Edgar Casey. Yeah, he was interesting. Now, Edgar Casey, we did a show on him a long time ago. Yeah, he understood that the Adam mythology, Adam is the Christ, that he is reincarnated to make things right, to get things back on track. And so he saw Jesus Christ as Adam, as returned, which I thought was quite fascinating, that the idea of theosis, of becoming divine, happens through reincarnation, which I thought was very interesting. I'm an NPC. I could be one for you. Oblivion NPC. If people would stop treating Jesus as their personal fleshlight to pawn on their misinformed, ignorant opinions on, the world would be a better place. Yeah. It's terrible what they do, right? It's incomprehensible the number of lives with their own karma and plethora of lived experiences. Yeah, certainly. People use Jesus as a cudgel for control, subjugation, and that's disgusting behavior. I agree. 100%. Good to see you, Jojo. Let's see here. Boarding schools. Terrible, right? Hi, Jolene. Jolena, nice to see you. Good to have you here. You always wonder how sunburnt or tan Jesus was? I can only imagine, right? The Northern and Southern Crusades killed millions of people, wiped out cultures, wiped out histories. Good job, Christian Church. With proof of non-human intelligent life existing, using UFOs and surveilling the earth, how does that relate to God? People could have venerated these beings that have appeared here as deities, certainly. Makes sense, right? You want UFOs to be the new religion? Well, for some people, Raul, they have made religion out of it. Like the people who, the Hale-Bopp Comet community, they went up to be with the aliens in the tail of the comet, right? They're escaping the aliens, the bad aliens. Yeah, you believe in life outside of Earth, but you don't have evidence. Yeah, that's important, right? Oh, shoot, where am I at here? I hate it when YouTube just jumps ahead and I'm trying to read the comments here. Oh, boy, right here. Captain Planet, here's your hero. You rolled a giant blunt. This thing's a foot long, as thick as your thumb. Interesting. You're a fundamentalist about the golden rule. Do I pay taxes? Of course I do. Of course I do. What does this star mean, Jolina? It is a symbol of my ancestors, one of their sacred symbols, the pentangle. It has various meanings and purposes to different people. For me, it is just a symbol of the practice of druidry, the practice of the Celtic people. Did anyone hear that they had a Shroud of Turin at Davos for people to take selfies with? Oh, interesting. Oh, man. Why don't you really follow our ancestors' footsteps and convert to Christ? Because they had no other ability to not convert. It was convert or die. We don't have that choice anymore. We have laws to keep us from the crazy Christian church who wants to murder people who don't comply with their standards. So that is why. My ancestors, they had no other options. The church would have destroyed them. And they did. Many people died because of the church. The rapture is at any moment. I can't wait. I want some of you nutcases to be taken away. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, Christianity has caused bloody wars and genocide. Yeah, their Bible tells you to do genocide. You know, where did witch burnings come from? The Bible. Yeah, real evil history there, right? You remember Wesley from yesterday? He got timed out. Was he being a prick? Yeah, repeat offenders, right? Mostly the gods with EGOT or big egos need something from us. Yeah, screw them. If a god needs anything from me, you're pathetic. You need me to worship you? Screw you. I don't want to worship you. That, to me, you're a pathetic deity. If you make laws and rules for me to follow so you can punish me, I'm not interested. Only weak and pathetic gods make rules, want you to worship them. Sometimes when you go too large, you feel like you got in a different, so you are a Mason. Is that what you, Trinity? Or are you, no, you're talking about the tribesman lodge is what you're talking about. Because you are Lakota, right? You go to the, dang it, I freaking hit my hand. It's all going numb. What the hell did I hit my hand on here? Let's see here. Yahweh was a pagan Canaanite bloody war god. Yeah, that's the narrative that I see in the history and mythology. You don't know about parallel worlds, but the universe goes through endless bangs and crunches for eternity. So any world is possible. Yeah, I think of perhaps like a lot of the phenomena that we experience in terms of extraterrestrial or spiritual is just a deeper layer of what is already here, rather than coming from another world, other parallel dimension. Like the idea of the other world, of my ancestors, like where the dead are. They are here. They're just in a deeper layer, a deeper form of energy that is here, that is present to us. That's how I see it. I think in terms of the Hermetical tradition that there's only one cosmos. There's only one spiritual reality. But you can go deeper in it. There's boundaries. Just as there's boundaries for land, between sea, You have these different boundaries within the cosmos that can be crossed, that there's going back and forth. I would certainly, I've heard of stories of my ancestors, crossing over to the where all the Shi are, the fairy folk, or I would love to do that. If I saw a circle that was lit up, I would hop in that shit. I would love to take a journey over there. There's always risks, right? You hear of the risks, like the time is different there. And we know that time can be certainly different in our world, right? In our universe, that time functions differently in different places, right? That would be an interesting experience if I ever had the opportunity to go to a deeper layer. Yeah. I think that as a human person, we have all the equipment to do that, because you do hear of tales of people doing this, of communicating with the dead, of seeing apparitions. I think we have all the equipment to do that, but not all of us are endowed in the same way to experience those realities. And sometimes you have to be trained to see the mysteries of the universe. You think Yahweh, it's Joe over now? You think Yahweh is like Yaldabaoth? Yeah, I think you're right. I think the Gnostics were right, that Yahweh was an archon. Yeah. You left Christianity and went full-on Satanist. So I think you becoming a druid is pretty tame in comparison. Well, yeah, you know that not all Satanists are, the typical depiction of them, right? You know that some of them are quite tame. It's all different. And the same thing in druidry. And not all druids are the same. There are druids that are assholes. I was surprised when I was on the Open website that there was a Christian fundamentalist druid on there. This was like a couple months ago. I went on there and he was bitching and whining that druidry was too much like Wicca, and he was whining about it. I'm like, this is terrible. But like I said, druidry is quite open to whatever you want to be. There's no requirements. So it is quite diverse. Oh, let's see here. Yahweh in the Gnostic scriptures says he's righteous, but who knows? Yeah. It's all mythology, really. Yahweh fed children to bears. He did. Reality is more malleable than we think. Yeah. In terms of the Hermetical tradition, I think that they were onto something. And that's how I see the world. You've heard he's a male light principality in the universe? Perhaps. We can only speculate, right? Joseph, there isn't enough coffee for you to want the doom of the world today? Let's see here. Did you know that Jesus on the secret book of John says he is the one who told Adam and Eve to eat? Yeah, that is a legend of that, right? That the serpent was the good guy. You could certainly see that in the text, right? Because you could say that the God created slaves to tend his garden. You could certainly see that in the text, that because he lies, right? The God lies, says you will die. They don't die. He lies, right? So the serpent is portrayed as a good guy in some mythological texts. See, you got to head out, Raven's Hand. Good that you are here. You want a hazelnut latte, Gwendolyn? What is your Renaissance fairy costume this year? I'm going to go naked to the Renaissance Festival. Oh, got to get your kids at school. All right. Yeah. Is Merlin Saint Germain? I have never heard of anything. I don't know who Saint. Now I've heard Saint Germain is some type of New Age tradition. I am unaware of it. Merlin to me is a mythology. Was there a person named Merlin? Perhaps. Was he a druid? Maybe. I mean, there's no guarantee of any of the Arthurian tales that are factual. The quest for the historical author is really in vain. There's no evidence for it. But these tales are important to our ancestors, right? You were a lady barbarian at the Renaissance there this year? Oh, that would have been fun. That would have been fun. A lady barbarian. Oh, my allergies are getting to me. Oh, let's see here. Did you guys hear we have a void around our galaxy? Almost like what the Truman Show universe. Interesting. I did not know that. Theo the painter is here. Good to see you, Theo. Hope you are doing well. Let's see here. Yeah, remember to like and subscribe if you are here. It helps me. I do this for a living. And if no one is here talking to me, there's no show. So when you like the stream, it brings people here. And so I can talk to you. And we've done quite well this morning, right? Let's see here. The void is a black hole, an endless pit. We're on the event horizon. Yeah, perhaps, right? Perhaps. Yeah, there's all kinds of, speculation. No one is there. No one is there. How we perceive it, in our sciences, we can only guess, right? You're watching the fundamentalists exit. Yeah. Not wearing the clergy shirt has helped, I think, because they see that, they think, oh, he is one of us. One of us. But maybe I'm not going to wear that anymore. My rune said it is time that I can move on. So this really is a test to see if the audience comes apart from the clergy shirt. That was something I used to get people to come here. That helped me to build my community, using my clerical background. Let's see. You're going to become Jewish now, Gwendolyn. You got a Star of David as well. Oh, let's see here. You're all these people becoming Jewish. Yeah, let's get our penises out. We'll do the brisk together. For the foreskin. You like the cloak? Thank you, Theo. Thank you. Yeah. The blue cloak in my tradition of Druidry is a symbol of the Bardic grade. The bards wear the blue cloaks, the Ovites wear the green cloaks, and the Druid wears the white cloak. I don't plan on going deeper in the studies to get the white cloak, but who knows? I mean, I'm kind of behind in my studies right now. Your Cherokee proverb. Laughter is the music of the soul. A tree with strong roots laughs at storms. We are all related. Every little thing is connected. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful. You are someone who participates in the Cherokee tradition. I think that's very beautiful. Yeah, laughter to me. I try to get laughter happening on every show in some form, especially in the evenings when I'm high. The laughter really flows. Laughter to me is divine. It is a way to connect with divinity. And that's how I think it's this great value that's often underrated by spiritual traditions. They don't see laughter as, and even in, some religions, it's frowned upon, humor. They call it foolishness, right? They don't think that, like, for instance, that Jesus would laugh or even take a shit. Some of these Christian people, right? Bless the ancestors. If we're going to be a Jew today, you're going to be a judo Christian. Temple 420 is your place. If you are here, you are born again. Yeah, right. Animatronic son would lose it. Oh my. Yeah, we don't do politics here. Celadwin 14:6. I am the way, the truth, and the cauldron. No one comes to the Awen except through me. Amen, friend. Awen, rather. Let's see here. The chat is readable. This is nice. Yeah, we are devoted to Celadwin here. This is her cauldron. We are not interested in your scriptures. Where am I at here? Just a tad bit behind in the comments here. Not too far behind. That's right. Fundamentalism isn't what this chat is about. I'm happy that your observational skills continue to serve you well. Wope, wope. What's your opinion on that asshole? I see some of these, my wonderful community moderators. They are always hard at work, keeping these assholes put in their place. Yeah. Always people whining about their religion and things. It's just so unnecessary, really. The need to whine about your religion on here. I'm an entertainer. I'm not interested in all that stuff. I'm not interested in converting. I just like talking, sharing stories with people. That is it. That is it. Grand Rising Latasha. Always nice to see you, Latasha. I hope you are doing well. There used to be life everywhere. Big Bang was the end. This is a remnant. Yeah, I see many bangs always happening. The bang leads to a bigger and better experience, I say. Oh, shit. Well, my mouse is going... I guess I got to get a new battery in here. My mouse is ED. There it goes. I got to rub the blue pill on it. Another evil guy in here? That's terrible. Yeah. Whenever someone comes in here with the Bible verse, I imagine it being read in the cool man voice. Just barge in uninvited, force it down people's throats. All right. You know, he jumps through the wall with that big punchy, as he is called, the Kool-Aid man. Yeah, quite entertaining. Yeah, these Christian fundamentalists, they are quite vile. When you don't accept their religion, they start throwing temper tantrums, whining and bitching. Let's see here. Someone's screaming outside. Is that what you're saying? He would delight in people being in hell. That's a Christian teaching. That is one of the teachings in Christianity, that when you are in heaven, you look with joy upon people being tormented. It's sick, isn't it? That a God would enjoy tormenting people. This is their God. He is a sick bastard. I don't know why people would want to serve a God like that, but they continue these people are evil, and they want to serve an evil God, obviously. You know, they really don't have any substance. People who believe shit like that, their spirituality is absent. They have nothing real that would draw you in, right? All this there is trying to make people afraid, because these people are miserable. They have no real spirituality. They just have ideas about spirituality. Hydration, posture, and cozy checkpoint. Thank you, our good friend, Vixus. Good, appreciate your support. Posture time, getting the posture right. Cloak check. Is the hooded cloak check here. Getting my cloak all snug and put together here. Glad you're all here. Glad that you're here. If you enjoy it, like and subscribe. And we have a wonderful Discord community. You should join. There's a join button over there. Wake up to reality. Define reality, sir. Let's see here. Nothing goes as planned. This is uncoast world. Where is the DMT realm when you need it? I don't know. Let's see. Sir Flame Drop, I do believe that there is a true reality. We are just approximate with our interpretations as best we can inform what we have. Yeah. We experience the world subjectively. Everything that you experience begins in your imagination. Without the imagination, everything would be just energy. We wouldn't be able to interpret it properly. Your imagination gives form to reality. There's nothing apart that exists to you unless it begins here. Star of David, yes, I'm Jewish. Shalom. Yeah. It's funny. This is funny, right? Oh my. We're all getting circumcised today. We're all Hebrews here. Let's see here. Yeah, this is funny, right? If our interpretations differ, as long as they don't make us bad things or want to kill each other. Yeah, the problem with Sir Flame Drop is that is exactly what people do. They say this is the only way that you must understand the world. And if you don't accept it our way, we will destroy you. This is what Christians do. Now, they can't kill you anymore in most countries, right? But they can try to destroy you with their words. And we see that every day on here. I am a devil, I am a demon, I am possessed. All of this bullshit, right? Starts with Saturn, you think? Quiga, spiders. Oh, let's see here. Perception is everything, yeah. And sometimes the way we perceive is quite limited because of whatever has happened in our life, right? Please help me faster. What do you mean by that? Dat one song, you are not religious. You are welcome here. You don't have to be religious to be here. I am an entertainer. That is all that I am. Nobody has the answers to life and the universe. The best is we can make a guess. Anyone telling you otherwise is a grifter trying to sell you something or to subjugate you. Yeah, that is a fact. Yeah. Who built the pyramids? Giant hamsters, space hamsters. Miniature giant space hamsters came into our realm. They used the space jammer, and they came here. Most of the space hamsters are quite large, quite a nuisance to the astral plane of seafarers, mostly dwarfs. But they came here and they built the pyramids. Yeah. Let's see here. Next question. Yeah, it's a great mystery, isn't it? The Anunnaki did for you. The more you give, the more you take. Humans never understand. Truth, peace, and all order to protect love. Hatred must be bored. All right. I don't know what you're going on with that. I don't know where you're going. Archaeological evidence points to human slaves being the builders of the pyramids. And with that, I'm certain there was technologies. We have the evidence of boreholes that we cannot explain. How can these people do these things, right? How can they have access to drill bits that we barely use ourselves, right? All kinds of stories out there that people have about these ancient things. It's a mystery. I think that we humans did it, but they were more advanced, and then later generations built upon what was already there. Eat more apples. Good idea. Years ago, Earth was larger, so the pyramid was chiseled down. It was never stacked, in your opinion? How do you know the Earth was larger? What do you mean by that? God is loving. Why are you worshiping the devil on TV? For fun. For fun. Yeah, he thinks his phone is a TV. Yeah, cute. Prostate exam is here. Good to see you, our good friend. Prostate exam. Good to have you here. This is not a satanic star, sir. This is a pentacle. It used to be a Christian symbol. Oh, my. Yeah, it's not a Star of David either. Oh, my goodness, here. It's either one extreme or the other here, right? Oh, let's see. Beliefs, religions, names are all made by man. That's right. And that doesn't make it always a bad thing. For anyone watching D&D, Lewis is a D&D player. You want me to share our D&D channel where you can... and I just applied to a game Wednesday nights. I hope I get it. Tyranny of Dragons. I want to play a bard on there. I'm a real bard, but that would be fun to do as well. Let me get the information. If you like Dungeons and Dragons, I have a Dungeons and Dragons channel. Let me see. Where am I? This is it here. Shoot. Go back. No. There. All right there. Okay. Let me see here. I'll copy and paste it in the chat for you. Yeah. Every Friday we have a community game that we play that I started for my community members here. Because I am a dungeon master as well. Let's see here. So here is the link for our D&D channel. I had to separate them because what we do here is real life. I think that works. That link might work. Let me see. There it is right there. I think that is it. Realmscape. Hopefully that link works out. Well, yeah, this isn't a satanic star. It's a pentacle. Yeah. Time loops, entropy, and eternity don't exist. That's not what our cosmologists say. They say that the universe is eternal, that time has no beginning or end. You know, how we understand time is relative, really. Whoever has pyramids degraded their vibration. You think they levitated the stones? They had some type of technology of levitation? That's quite possible. Oh, man. Let's see here. Can you tell us the difference between a Zionist and an Orthodox Jew? I am not an expert on Judaism. This is not a Star of David, sir. But I can tell you that Orthodox Judaism is quite diverse. And there are Zionists that are Orthodox Jews. Zionism is a terrible political ideology that has led to many, many problems in the Middle East. Use the foreskin, Jamin. Good to see you. Good to have you here. If you believe in the law of one, channeling. Yeah. The clergy outfit definitely drew you in. I was like, what am I about to be convinced of? And then I was so pleasantly surprised when a bard started calling people dicks. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm getting rid of it. We are doing quite well here. This morning's broadcast, last night's broadcast, it was more of a prop because I no longer am a clergyman. But you know, the runes said it's time to move on, so we'll see how it works. This is my true self, a bard here with my bardic cloak. We'll see how it continues to work out. Yeah. When you see something click and understand manifest, you drink a gallon of red Awenade. Oh my, Awenade. We're all just matter? You think so? Is that all we are? Let's see here. Whining Caesar's on here. Oh, yeah. The fundamentalism I hear is all over YouTube. Not just here. It is all over YouTube. It is a big problem. Christians are lazy. They don't want to be missionaries. They want to whine in the easiest, most exact. Now, I pinned my if you're interested in D&D, I put it in the pin there. If you like playing Dungeons and Dragons, that's on that pin there. All right, where are we at? Who wrote the Bible? Men. You sent his ass right to the shadow realm. Oh my, in the naughty corner. Look at that. Grand rising to all. Well, people definitely tend to aid more strict rules in their clubs, kind of like making it exclusive. But that's interesting, people frowning on laughter as if it makes one a fool. Yeah, certainly, right? Yeah, there's been some strange Christian teachings in the world. The one that Jesus never used the bathroom always really, I couldn't believe that people actually taught that shit. That Jesus never used the restroom. That he never had diarrhea or anything. Oh, let's see. No preaching here. Kill the Bill Bong song. Oh, what is that? Saturn in the rings. Oh my. You may bless those who come across, Bart. Certainly. May Keradun bless you. May the goddess pour her cauldron upon you. The Druids wrote the Bible. You think so? Christianity and Islam are basically the same. I agree. Islam is Christianity 2.0. Christianity manipulates and controls people. Islam does it much better, uses more violence. You can't picture the fundamentalist Kool-Aid man barging in. Too funny, yeah. Let's see here. Tell me something about corn. What the musicians corn? I am not a fan, so I wouldn't be able to tell you much about them. There are other people here who probably could tell you that there are fans of the Corn group. Yeah, I knew that one was a Christian fundamentalist for a while, but he has come back to the light and has returned back to the band. Yeah, he did some crazy shit. He'd be out like doing miracles and stuff before audiences, and then he'd go and play with the band. Crazy Pentecostal techniques. I remember watching on YouTube these Christian Corn members going out and doing that Pentecostal trick, making your foot grow longer, go back in place, where they pull your shoe off. I'm like, this guy is from Corn doing this. It was interesting. You live in an igloo now? Oh my. Yeah, it is cold out there, right? Oh, Kool-Aid side man there. Mormon suit with the Kool-Aid man. Your body is a universe. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that you appreciate me. I'm a 7-mile bod. I lived between 7 and 8 mile. You know the story. Yeah, I would stay in the summers with my father. My parents were divorced, and he lived in the ghetto of Detroit. So between 7 and 8 mile, I lived. Augustine, a druid gargoyle, probably. Braden, nice to see you. You worship the planet Saturn. Good for you. Good for you. Let's see here. You look cool in the cloak. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Buenos dias, Carl. Crazy Carl, good to see you. Good to have you here, our friend. Channel knowledge. It all started with the cube, gleaming the cube. I think that was a skateboard movie. Now, this is not a debate channel. You can go to Catholic Answers for that. We aren't doing that here. Do you still police everyone you encounter in the name of your personal fleshlight, Jesus Christ? Yeah, they do. Oh, the Kia hamsters. Yeah, that was a good commercial. Very few people know of the miniature giant space hamster. Yeah. You're selling life insurance. Oh my, get your link. Yeah. Warp speed hamster wheel, obviously. Yeah. Oh, let's see. What? Where are we at here? You're talking about Captain Kirk? Yeah, I really enjoy I'm watching right now Star Trek Strange Worlds. It is the Star Trek Enterprise before Captain Kirk, but Captain Kirk's brother is on it. And you get, every now and then you get to see Captain Kirk on there, where he's not a captain yet. Yeah, it's quite entertaining. I really enjoy it. You'd rather debate the Borg. Oh, someone's talking about Charlie Kirk. Oh, yeah, we're not interested in that bullshit. Using the man as a crutch. Yeah, they certainly do. Leave the man rest in peace. They don't care about him, obviously. They just use him to trying to get fame and attention. Look at me, I bent over for Kirk. Oh, yes. Everyone loved me, pat me on the back. You don't care about him, you're just using him. Let's see here. The devil loves me. Thank you. Someone's got to love me, right? Why not the devil? Yeah, appreciate you. Yeah. Hermeticism in action right now. It's so fucking ignorant of us to believe humans couldn't have built the pyramids. It annoys the shit out of you. Yeah. No, I certainly would be happy if giants made the pyramids. I have no problem with if there's evidence for that. I would love to see it. I would love to see that. My satanic star is upside down. Sorry. Let's see here. You're happy to debate on Discord too, so long as it remains civil. Yeah. That happens every now and then. People get a little wild on there, right? Start debating things on there. As long as it's in good nature, right? You don't start, causing problems and whining about it. We've had that happen. We've had lots of fights that we've had to remove people on the Discord before. We try to keep it a civil place. Yeah, it's not a place really for that type a cordial discussion, certainly, but people going back and forth, that is really not appropriate. Now, if you want to talk to someone in their own channel or whatever, like reach out to someone, that is quite appropriate, because a lot of things like politics, that just pisses people off most of the time. Let's see here. You sub, thank you. Pug Flip Flops, thank you for your subscription. You heard of a site disturbance in Florida? Was your lightning stick arcing? Yeah, it goes to the left. Yeah. You have roads that connect hundreds of thousands of land, but aliens built the pyramids? Yeah. Well, that would be fun if they did. That would be really fun if they did. My grinder buddy Steve is here on a Gay Tuesdays. Good to see you. You thought they used ancient concrete and built blocks in place. That would have been interesting. Yeah, if they had like a mold in which they poured it in, that would have been interesting as well. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to look at it. I got my allergies bothering me here. All kinds of ways to. Wow, look at the time fly by here. I've already been on here for 2.5 hours almost for your entertainment privilege. Yeah, let's see here. There's no druids in the Bible authorship. You subbed so quick after the you unsubbed so quick after the political talk. I don't do politics here. I don't know where your evidence is that you think I am talking politics. I don't do any politics. I'm against politics on my channel. That's why when these people start talking about Charlie Kirk, I think it is utter bullshit. But you be you. I don't care what you do. If you don't want to subscribe, I don't give a shit. A large part of human thought is channeling. That's how you see it? Oh, man, where are we at here? Anyone miss their morning ritual? What, you smoke reefer in the morning? Like Lewis here. Lewis is a stoned again Christian. He smokes the reefer. I am justifying to myself of using black magic. Well, I think black magic is terrible. That people would do hexes and curses on people. I think that is terrible and evil. I'm against any of that shit. I think it's terrible when people do that. Whenever you draw upon dark powers, you're the one that's going to be suffering, really, in the end. How's it going? Fluxatina. Wonderful. Let's see here. You don't hate anything, you're not Christian. Yeah, Isaac, nice to see you. But you are a fundamentalist, Isaac. I remember you. Let's see here. Is that a satanic start? What does that mean? Satanic star? No, it is not a satanic star, sir. You're wearing your cloak of fire today, too, it seems. Feeling a bit spicy. Ooh. Where are we at here? Bring back the VHS tapes. You want to go old school. They're still produced. There's one blockbuster video, right? It's in Vixus. It's in your neck of the woods, right? There's a blockbuster over there in the state of Washington. The last one in the United States. Remember Blockbuster Video? It's more of a vintage place now, right? Blockbuster Video. And my daughter, she is a record player. Records are still big. They made a comeback, right? Jean-Luc Picard. Someone was talking about Borg, and look who shows up. Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Oh, man. Bring back retro boom boxes. Oh, I had one of those. Those were fun. Used to put cardboard on the ground. You'd have the boom box, and you would do your break dancing. You take cardboard from cardboard boxes. Good times. Unfortunately, it was just regular humans that built the pyramids. Yeah, well, we don't know. It could be hamsters, for all that we know, right? It's really nothing to fight about, for people to get upset about. We have no idea. We can only speculate. But all we know is human. We don't know anything else. So that's what we're stuck with. He does continue to speak hate for Christianity. Yeah, I don't have any hate for Jesus. I don't have any hate for Jesus. It's you Christians that are the assholes. Where are we at here? Oh, yeah, good morning to you. Good to have you here. Jambo, brother of Rambo. I claim to be a prophet of entertainment. I never said that one time. I am I am the high priest of spiritual entertainment. I never said I was a prophet of entertainment. Well, we could roll with that. I am the prophet of entertainment. This place fuels hate. No one is hating here. You're the one that's bringing the hate with your Christian fundamentalism, really. But I won't talk to you anymore. When I see your name, I'm going to pass over it. because I don't want to talk to Christian fundamentalists at all on here anymore. You guys do nothing but bitch and whine. Oh, so you are just going to be ignored from now on. Bananas are berries. Ooh, man. Tomatoes are fruits. You'll be in voice chat after the stream for a bit if you are serious about the offer gargoyle. I'll be happy to consider your viewpoints to see if it passes the litmus test. Oh, interesting. Yeah, is Gargoyle a member of our Discord community? I don't forget a fundy, especially him. Ridiculous. I respect your druidy wisdom, sir. Make no doubt about it. All right, thank you. Thank you. In Australia, you have Video Easy. Oh, that sounds fun. Video Easy. Derek, good to see you. Good to have you here. You're just passing by a video saying that the pentagram is a symbol of the devil, and the next video was yours. Blessing. You love these synchronicities, right? Yeah. Let's see here. I'm not giving you a Discord link. That is for community members only. There's a join button over there. For the price of a cup of coffee, you could support what I do and become a member of our Discord community. I do this for a living, and that's one of the ways I make a living is by offering Discord membership. Let's see here. Knight of Cypher is here. Good to see you, our good friend. Oh, this is a simulation, Starfish? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. We don't know. We are in the simulation, so we are unaware. Could be all kinds of things, right? All kinds of things. Yeah, let's see. Where am I at here? Scrolling through. Big talk on the pyramids today, right? You're not here to criticize you or your interests. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Nice to see you, Rosa. Rosa Lopez. How are you doing? Where are we at here? If it's a simulation, it must be run by a noob. Yeah, you certainly could make that argument. Oh, look at you. Now you can have access to the Discord server. Welcome to the community, Gargoyle. There in the members only tab is the link, sir. Thank you for your support. What's your dream? What is my dream? Is to be loved and to help other people be loved. That is my dream. Oh, where am I at here? Scrolling through some of this stuff. Yeah. Once I get to the end of the comments today, I'll call it a day. I'll be back on later. But I still have some to sift through here. How much do I make? Not much. Not much at all. I haven't broke 1,000 yet. Not enough to sustain. Why does everyone telling you about God ask you for money if God really is supporting your efforts? Gods have nothing to do with what we're doing here. So I need money. I wouldn't be here if people weren't paying me. I did this as a hobby in the beginning. Then people started paying me for it. And I said, well, I'll do this 40 hours a week now. And this is not a religious channel. I am an entertainer. Don't you pay for your entertainment? Yeah? You're preparing your sacred leaf right now. Oh, let's see here. XCX, good to see you. Hope you are and everyone in the chat are having a wonderful day or night. Yes. What fables do I tell today? I am not a teller of fables, sir. I am an entertainer that speaks of spiritual truth. Indiana Jones built the pyramids. That's a good one. Ultima, good to see you. Oh, so yeah. Vixus is going to engage in a conversation with Gargoyle in the voice chat. They are all excited about the origins of things. Oh, man, where are we at here? Good to be here, Jean-Luc Picard. Yeah, glad that you are here. Does God give you the authority to send people to hell? For them, yes, they have the authority. The church has the authority to withhold sin. That is a Catholic teaching. Oh, man. You remember, let's see, since you changed your name and took off the clerical collar, has it reduced the amount of fundamentalist spamming? Yes. Yes, it has. But I don't know. We had a good time last night when we were here on my evening show. There wasn't a lot. Maybe one or two came in. Fundamentalism is the normal thing of YouTube. But now that I've taken off the clergy shirt and I've changed my Christian name just to Father Bard. When I was a Christian, my parishioners called me Father Deacon. So I got rid of that. Now I'm Father Bard. It seems to have helped. And I was fearful in doing it because a lot of the fundamentalists are the reason why I'm on here, why I have 13,000 subscribers, is because of their being a nuisance and engaging them. People like that. They like how I put them in their place, many people. So I was leery about going out and stepping out. The simulation said this. Thank you, simulator. Oh, great simulator. Thank you. I appreciate you, Knight. Appreciate you. Oh, let's see. Speaking of sips, what is the flavor ice beverage do you like best? Looks like that's your jam. Flavored ice beverages. Well, Slurpee. Good. Oh, let's see here. God bless you too, KTM Rider. Thank you. Now, I welcome any deities want to bless me. I will always receive a blessing. The power of manifestation. It's a very real thing. We can make particles appear. I mean, that's a scientific fact, right? Oh, where are we at here? Scrolling through, the Borg and Captain Picard show up. Oh, where are we at here? The life is entertainment. It can be, yeah. If God is not here and you need money, why does the church need money? Yeah, why does the church, why does the God need you to do all the dirty work too? Why can't he tell people himself? Why does he rely on a flawed human being to go around talking about it all the time? Why can't he do it himself if he is all powerful and all knowing and all of that jazz, right? Ginson, you don't think the true source of all things is a God? You think it's a small box for all of creation? Yeah, we can always speculate, right? I don't. I am of the idea that the universe has always been here. That's where I come from. How would this affect LeBron's legacy? Well, it depends if he is willing to become circumcised, because this is a Star of David. You drive a V6 giant duck to work? Oh my. You like the collar? You like me wearing the clerical collar? Yeah, some people like it. I want to retire it. I really do. Because I do have a lot of pagan friends that they get confused when they see it. Yeah. It seems like a part of me. Yeah, it always will be a part of me. Yeah. It's part of my history. Where are we at here? What is this magical place called? Heaven or Heaven? I don't know. 10,000 Labubos versus Yahweh. Who wins? Well, Labubu is a great terror threat, right? To the Christians. Labubu leads people out of the church, right? They are afraid of his power. So Labubu. Oh, where are we at here? Where are we going here? Labubu is great and powerful. Let's see, where are we at here? I was asking what's the beverage you're sipping on? Oh, this one here? This is sparkling ice, of course. There's no other drink that you could enjoy. Nothing better. Sparkling ice. But I've been drinking it for 3 years or 4 years, maybe. I don't remember. I don't drink anything else really except sparkling ice. The problem with drinking it is taken off the enamel of my teeth. So I have to use specialized toothpaste because of the carbonation. It's not good for your teeth. Let's see, where are we at here? Yeah, this real flavoring, no sugars. It's quite healthy for you. If you get in the mindset that dark situations and light situations are blessings, that makes you laugh and have joy. Life is pretty interesting, yeah. Sam, nice to see you. Good to have you here, the hermit. Let's see, where are we at here? Wait, you're not using your priest robes? Heresy! At least I don't see the white part of your neck. No, it is gone. I did not wear it. I haven't worn it for the last 2 shows to experiment, to see if I can retain what I need to make a living on, which we have done. Everything's the same. Everything is the same as, what we have here today. So it's going well. I thought I'd have to wait to like 100,000 subscribers, but everything seems to going well. Let's see here. It is complex, and God, if that's what we are calling it, has been shown to you as an omnipresent and neutral. Well, that's no fun. Just being omnipresent and neutral. Well, what use and value does that have? Oh, where am I at here? Trying to catch up here. I'm almost at the end. Almost there. Yahweh doesn't fight fair. Yeah. He needs people to fight for him. He can't do it himself. What's really funny is when he sends spies into the land. Why does Yahweh need for people to send spies in the land? I mean, it's really ridiculous. And then he gets pissed off at the people that come back and say, there's giants in the land. He gets pissed off at them. I mean, it's quite comical that a God needs you to do anything for him, right? Why can't the God do it himself if he is this all-powerful, all-knowing deity, right? Let's see. Yeah, where are we at here? You walk through the Babylonian god of the time. Ooh. You get the octagon called Donna White. Interesting. Oh, let's see here. If you want to see how profitable religion is, just look up at Utah for a moment. Yeah, they're making lots of money there, right? The Mormons, they are quite wealthy. Yeah. Oh, shit, where am I at here? Hail Labubu! Oh, where are we going here? Trying to catch up to you. What WTF is going on here? Casper, spiritual entertainment is happening. That is what's going on here. And by the way, you said something about changing your brand name. That's a scary change indeed. I've had similar problems with your Spotify. You're an artist in there, yeah. I did it. It's worked out so far. Father Bart. It's been easy transition. In fact, when I changed it, it got better. I had this month alone, I have 2,500 subscribers. Giving up the collar is no different for you giving up the uniform, something you just have to change and grow. Yeah, there it is, right? The community has spoken. Let's see here. Church was always your hardest. Oh wait, I'm ignoring this person. It's all fundamentalism. There are many spirits. That's the complex part. How do you know? Have you been around the block? Pikachu's versus the 10,000 Jesuses. Well, they can't walk on water. They would sink. They are stuffed animals, so they would retain water and they would sink. It's okay to be an atheist. I don't care be whatever the hell you want to be. I'm just a spiritual entertainer. I don't care what you are. You do you. That's what's important. Oh man, where are we at here? It's perfectly fine to believe whatever you want to believe in or not. So as long as you don't be a dick. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone reasonable would dispute that. I agree. Look, the Borg is here. We got Captain Jean-Luc Picard in the Borg together once again. Without a clear understanding, perception fills the gaps. That's how you see it. You've always been forced upon religion. Sorry to hear that, Casper. Sorry to hear that. Oh, man. Change is good. Yeah, it does. It's good for the soul, right? You're an atheist, Casper. Good for you. There's a lot of atheists here. I have lots of atheistic friends. I happen to be agnostic. Let's see here. I am awesome. Good for you. We are glad that you are awesome. Glad that you are here to reveal that to all of us. The invitation was sincere. You're waiting in the Discord server. She is waiting for you. And tell her how to help you to ride a F-16 airplane. She can tell you that as well while you're in the chat there. Hail Pikachu, Lord of Bolts. Oh man, you're getting Pokemon on us. Pikachu overkill. They are fast. Thunderbolts, yeah. Our hearts are supposed to be the indwelling God of God. Yeah, that's the truth. Now, when I was a Catholic, God was on an altar. And people had a hard time seeing God in them. They'd rather worship God on the altar rather than in themselves. To me, the Eucharistic adoration was an abomination. We didn't have that in the Eastern Church that I was in. We taught God is in you. You need to venerate what's in you. That's more appropriate to me. Let's see. Jesus got a respawn. A standoff. The dungeon master's here. You're not getting me in your basement today, sir. I have much better things to do and to comply to your sexual deviancy. You agree with the uniform collar statement. I confess that I like the priest approach, but be inclined to take risks and try something new. It must survive the algorithm. Yeah, if it doesn't survive the algorithm, getting the shirt back on. I got to make a living. But I think there's a lot of, things that I'm trying to put my trust in the cosmos to allow what is natural to unfold. Picard, the Borg wants the password to the Wi-Fi of the collective. Let's see here. Good morning, sir. Good to see you, Andy. Good to have you here. A Mist the Wizard show is there, scheduled for those who are doing them when you get in the mood. I'm waiting to do my wizard show when YouTube says I have to wait 30 days before I can stream on my phone. Doing the wizard stream on my computer does not get a big crowd. The main crowds for YouTube are on the phones. So I'm waiting to get the approval for that on my phone for my YouTube account. So I haven't done any wizard shows on there. If you go to my my Dungeons and Dragons channel, which is down there in the link that is in the post. I do a lot of streams as a wizard, talking to people about Forgotten Realms lore. I just sit there and I'll just keep telling stories about it. And I'll do that for a few hours. Eventually, I'm going to run out of things to say. So I'm hoping to have more audience interaction. That's why I'm waiting to get my phone back in gear. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't understand how YouTube works. I have 2 accounts under one email, but they want me to start from scratch with my other account in order to do streaming on your phone, which is quite ridiculous. They're like, you have to have 50 subscribers. I'm like, I have like 80 something on my YouTube channel for my Dungeons and Dragons. And they're like, well, I sent a message to them like, what? Everything is right here. They said, you have to wait 30 days. So I'm waiting 30 days. Let's see. Yeah. I have a wizard hat. I do. And put back on the collar. You want me to wear my wizard hat and wear the collar? Oh, man. That would really draw on the Christian fundamentalists then, right? Let's see here. You like the name, the one infinite creator, oh God? Yeah, I like that too. The idea that the God has always been making shit. There's never a time when there's not been a creation. That's more a fitting outfit. Thanks for not wearing the priest coat. You don't like it? You don't like my clergy shirt? What was it about the clergy shirt that you did not like? Look at Knight of Cyphers having a battle here. 100,000 Jesus in hearts versus demons possessed with heavy metal music. With the heavy metal music would win because they are more violent. Yeah, so they would definitely be greater warriors. Let's see here. I think you will be fine. Your personality outshines any costume. So you think it'd be okay for me to go skyclad on here? I would have no trouble in presenting my conversation with people here. Do it skyclad. That might be a good idea. YouTube frowns against nudity, unfortunately. I would have no problem doing it. If my wife's boyfriend was okay with it. He doesn't like me exposing myself. Got to catch all the Pokemon, yeah. You are better off without the collar, you think? Thank you. Yeah, it seems to be working out. We have the same audience retention that we normally do for a Tuesday morning here, which is quite nice. Now, after the show, I'll see the numbers and see, that will tell me if I should keep doing it. Let's see here. The RVD is the Most High. Oh my. Anyone who has watched Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny knows who will win. A nice rage bait. Is that rhetorical? What does that mean? What do you mean, rage bait? Who is raging here? Let's see here. Where am I at here? Let's see where I'm at. Oh, we're doing quite well here. Well, yeah, the first time I wore the without the collar, we had 70 likes. So that was like one of the most liked streams. So I think I'm going to keep it off. Father Bard is in striped tie highs and fishnet shirt. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I can wear drag. We'll do a drag show. That would be fun. Let's see here. We don't have to fear demons either. Yeah. Father Deacon of in the future. That would really set off the thumpers. Yeah. You would be careful of mocking the powers. I mock any gods that want to torment me, want to enslave me, that need me to worship it. I say, screw you. And why can I do that with such confidence? Any entities, I tell them to fuck off. Why can I do that? Because I know that I'm loved and that I will never be forsaken by the All-Father. Yeah, you could say the F word like 1 or 2 times during a stream, YouTube said. So I can use it. I am not afraid of any gods. I am not afraid of any entities because I know the one on the top, the All-Father. I don't have to live in fear, and neither do you. So I mock whatever powers that be. I mock you because I know that my experience of being loved is much greater. What we know in our world, it all comes from us, really. There are no gods or devils here. Whatever they do, it manifests through us, really. Rocky Horror Picture Bar. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I'll wear my wife's clothing on here. I've been nothing but sincere, certainly. Oh, we got a couple of assholes on here. Yeah. Oh, man. Because he has a different opinion doesn't mean he's masturbating. No, I'm not masturbating. You see my hands here? I'm not masturbating here. There's none of that going on here. I'm just talking to people. I have an opinion. Now, am I always right? No. Yeah, good. Green Knight Tales is here. Good to see you. Green Knight Tales. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm come to the end of the show, looks like. I have made my way to the bottom. Cyber Ninja John. You all. Now, I will return to you this evening. Gandalf, you're taking a massive shit as normal. It's always good to see that I've triggered a bowel movement for some people, getting your release. I'm glad that you're able to experience that. So I will be back tonight around 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for your spiritual entertainment in the evening. Thank you for being here.